tile and grout clean seems straightforward, but applying the wrong method to your floors causes irreversible, expensive damage. The stress your floor takes depends entirely on its environment. At home, residential tiles generally deal with soft shoes, bare feet, and heavy moisture from showers and laundries. In a commercial space, those same tiles endure hundreds of hard-soled shoes, abrasive street grit, and industrial chemical spills. We are going to look at the exact professional techniques required to safely clean, protect, and maintain tile across any scale, from a small home kitchen to a massive corporate office block. Recognizing the specific stress factors present in your environment is the crucial first step to preventing a permanent failure of your flooring. Before applying a single drop of water or chemical cleaner, you have to assess the underlying structural integrity of the grout. Professionals do this by taking readings at the grout joints with a moisture meter. This cross-section shows moisture breaching a floor system. Water seeps past the tile and pools in the substrate beneath because the waterproofing membrane has failed. When that migrating water saturates the substrate, it expands upward and physically pushes the grout out from behind the tile. Attempting to clean and reseal a floor with a failed waterproofing membrane wastes money on a temporary cosmetic fix. The water will continue rotting the floor from the inside out until the underlying membrane is repaired. Once the structure is confirmed sound, floor professionals rely on a 4-step scientific process: pre-treat, agitate, extract, and seal. Step 1 is pre-treating the floor to chemically break down embedded dirt and oils. Step 2 is agitation, using specialized rotary brushes to physically lift those suspended contaminants out of the microscopic pores in the surface. Step 3, extraction, is where the real clean happens. This split-screen comparison shows why. On the left, a traditional mop merely pushes dirty water into the low points of the grout lines. On the right, a vacuum extraction nozzle lifts all the dirt particles and water straight up and completely away from the floor. Step 4 locks in those results. Applying a high-quality sealant over the freshly cleaned grout creates a protective barrier that resists future stains and prevents moisture from penetrating the cement. The equipment used to execute these 4 steps scales to the environment. Residential jobs use precision portable extraction units to clean room by room without flooding the house. Commercial jobs utilize heavy truck-mounted scrubbers to clear massive floor areas in a single overnight shift. The machinery scales up or down, but the core science does not. Adhering strictly to pre-treatment, agitation, extraction, and sealing is the only way to achieve a restorative deep clean, rather than smearing dirt across the surface. Methodical, bypassing that science for popular DIY internet advice often ends in disaster. Applying acidic cleaners like household vinegar directly to natural stone tiles etches materials like marble on contact, violently eating away the surface texture. Another destructive habit is scrubbing grout lines with a stiff wire brush. The abrasive metal physically tears into the fragile surface of the cement. Those micro tears leave the grout permanently scarred. They create deep channels where mold, mildew, and dirt will continuously embed themselves, making future sealing impossible. The final major error occurs during regular mopping. Saturating the floor with too much liquid simply drives the dirty mop water deeper into the grout pores and underneath the edges of the tiles. Good intentions, when combined with harsh household chemicals or abrasive tools, will destroy a floor much faster than years of heavy foot traffic ever could. This bar chart compares professional maintenance costs. Due to scale and equipment, residential treatment averages $380, while commercial spaces require an investment closer to $1,430. Both costs are minor compared to the capital expense of a full floor replacement if the tile is left unmaintained. To maintain that initial investment, residential spaces generally require an annual deep clean. High-traffic commercial properties, taking on hundreds of daily visitors, need professional attention every quarter. Committing to a customized, regular cleaning schedule prevents the severe substrate damage that ultimately forces full tile and waterproofing restoration down the line. Between those professional deep cleans, a strict daily defense protects your floors. You should use only pH-neutral cleaners, wipe up liquid spills immediately, and completely eliminate harsh bleaches. At the entryways, place heavy barrier mats. These catch abrasive street grit and moisture at the door before touching your interior tile. Applying the correct scientific method to your specific environment preserves the structural integrity and long-term hygiene of the entire building.